Hi guys, and welcome to yet another random platypus figure review. Now this time we're going to be looking at sci-fi, which I know makes a bit of a change compared to my normal stuff, even though I am a massive sci-fi fan. This time we're looking at the Heresy Miniatures range of inspectors. They're sci-fi inspectors. On the site they're labelled as inspectors and other government types. What you've got is, from what I can see, a five-man sort of inspector team, maybe sci-fi customs, sci-fi security, that kind of stuff. They're all £3 each. There is a sort of a bulk deal, so that you can get the whole set for £12. Again, you're looking at the sort of really good bargain value range of figures. Now, obviously, these are sculpted by Andy at Heresy. They are I would say some of his older sculpts. Let's see if I can get this thing working. It's not wanting to work. So in terms of style, they're probably slightly more of his older style than perhaps his newer style. I still really like them. They're lovely and characterful, and again for £3, they're good value as well. Again, I'm going to go with the Mercs Mini. You've got a hassle-free 5.8 sci-fi trooper, and one of the Heresy figures. Everybody knows your sort of friendly neighbourhood Space Marine, and then an Infinity miniature. So you can see the sort of range in terms of sizes. Again, I'll be taking a photo of this and sticking it on at the end of the video and up on Random Platypus, so for future reference if you want to know what kind of size they are. I have seen people use these as kind of civilian-y kind of types, non-combatants for games, for various different ranges of figures to go alongside. I shall just move the camera, so just bear with me. I'm going to try and do this so that it focuses a little bit better without falling over, is the idea. Right, there you go. So lovely, characterful. He's got a mug of coffee, and he's obviously relaxing, waiting for the next shipment to come in for him to look at, or he's just watching everybody else do the work whilst he sips on his coffee, wondering where the other agent has got to with the donuts to go with it, I guess. This guy is more your typical kind of security chap. He's got his earpiece. He's maybe watching while somebody else inspects. Yeah, and there's not too much in the way of, well, I can't really see any mould lines on them at all, to be honest with you. So again, the casting is good. You've got a female inspector, and she comes with a data pad. And I think, I'm just looking at it a little bit more. No, she's not. I thought it was something else in her hand, but she's not. It's just she's walking along with the data pad ready to scan the next crate or whatever it is they're inspecting, really. And there's another one called Knuckles, who looks a little bit more threatening and imposing. So he's obviously just making sure people are aware that they mean business. And the one that's in the blister still, the one I bought, Salute, he's actually checking his data pad. You can see that. So yeah, they're listed on the site at £3. Obviously, there may be a sale going on at the moment, which is why they're a little bit cheaper. This one was £4. Again, I still think at that sort of price, it's still pretty reasonable for a figure. And they're well cast. There's no, like I say, there's the detail seems relatively crisp for the sculpting, and there's no real mould lines in there. So yeah, again, like I said, I'm going to stick a photo at the end of this with the scale shot here, so you can get a better idea of how big they are. For me, they will fit with more or less definitely the three figures on the left. Two figures on the left, sorry. I think they line up quite nicely. Obviously, Space Marines are meant to be a bit bigger, so you'd expect that. Obviously, Infinity are a slightly larger size / scale, depending on which way you want to call it. But yeah, I think brilliant little figures. Go on their website. The website for Heresy Miniatures is www.heresyminiatures.com. Again, if you look into the shop drop-down menu and then you look into the sci-fi section, you should see them up as inspectors, like sci-fi inspectors. Okay, if you like them, let us know. If you don't like them, let us know. You know, feedback in the comments below are welcome. Otherwise, come and check us out. Come and join in some of the paint-alongs, of which I believe there's one later in the year for Heresy. And generally just come and join in all the shenanigans over at randomplatypus.com. Cheers, guys. Bye now.